Alright guys, in today's video, I'm going to explain how to make over $100 per day trading meme coins and the things that you have to do to increase your chances of success in making this happen. So make sure you watch the video in its entirety, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and leave some comments, guys. Alright, let's get into today's video. Alright guys, today I'm going to be talking about how to make $100 per day trading meme coins, and we're going to be using Padre, but before we even get into Padre, guys, I'm going to show you the steps, okay, or the recipe, okay? I used to be a personal chef, and I have a recipe for these meme coins. I'm actually going to turn this off because this is annoying. Okay, so steps to $100 plus per day with 1 Solana per day, okay? So, obviously, let me get a new pen here. Okay, so you're going to need, obviously, you're going to need some capital, right? You're going to need some capital, some Solana outside of your rent money and bills, right? Okay, and then what you want to do, guys, is you want to get into a good coin. You want at least I would say 1.5 million coins, okay? And you want to stay off of X and free Telegram groups because these things are tilting you, okay? These sites are tilting you and influencing you to make herd mentality choices, right? So you don't want to do that, guys. A lot of people, guys, especially people that don't have a lot of money, you know, they have a very bad process, guys. They have a very bad process. And typically what these influencers do is they'll show you something and it's like a coordinated pump and dump, okay? 1 million coins, you de-risk 50% right here. And then it's 100% risk-free, okay? And your only cost for this is going to be maybe like, I don't know, like 30 bucks or something, right? And you're going to be completely de-risked within like a few minutes. It's a fresh coin. You're not on Telegram, you're not on Twitter looking for a coin, because by the time you're on crypto Twitter, guys, it's too late, okay? It's too late, and you want to avoid, this is what you want to avoid, okay? You want to avoid coins by big KOLs and influencers. Okay, you want to avoid free calls on Telegram groups. Okay, and you want to avoid FOMO, buying too high. And what sucks about FOMO, guys, here's the problem with FOMO, okay? The problem with FOMO is you're like fear of missing out. Guys, there's thousands of coins, okay? There's plenty of opportunities, okay? You're getting emotional trading this shit. You want to deregulate your emotions, okay? So just telling you to stay even on a straight and narrow path with this trading, just like I trade with God. You have to get rid of this FOMO, because FOMO, number one, is a terrible entry, okay? Number two, you're not getting 1 million coins, guys. And even if you were buying 1 million coins, okay? Say it was like $1,000, right? You're paying 1K. You're paying 1K for, you're putting $1,000 of risk at the top, and then you're gonna lose half of it or more. You're gonna hold it thinking, oh, it'll revive, man. But a lot of these coins, guys, the patterns are very simple to see. You'll see this a lot, and I'm gonna show you guys. When a coin goes like this, it's over, okay? When it makes a lower high, when it does that, it's time to get out, guys. And what a lot of you guys are doing is you see a coin way up here, if you find it on Deck Screener or on Telegram or whatever, and what you're doing is you're buying this little thing down here, the dip. This is very, very dangerous, guys. Not only are you not getting a good coin count, but you're buying after thousands and thousands of people piled in, guys. You're too late to the party. What I teach in Katana Strike is how to be early to the party. Become a VIP, guys. Become a VIP in the club, okay? You become a VIP in the club. All right, you get your 1 million coin count very cheap, okay? You de-risk within, I don't know, like say 5 minutes. I'm not gonna give a perfect time on every every trade, but I would say like 5 minutes, okay? And now the rest is risk-free. The only job that you have to do now is profit taking. And I'm really good at profit taking, guys, okay? And if you're not really good at profit taking and you've been struggling with like, these round trips and you're really bad at that, I teach you guys in Katana Strike how to set the profit targets, okay? I've done videos on that. You can just set like preset profit targets. I set that for the initials to get out, because this is what happens, guys. The coins move so fast. They move so fast, guys. If you have these targets set up preset, which is very easy to do in Padre, which I highly recommend you guys trading with, as the trade is going up, instead of you trying to time the top perfectly, you're clipping out as it goes up automatically, okay? Because these coins move faster than your brain, man. I'm telling you, they move so fast. And that's why I created Katana Strike, guys. Okay, Katana Strike is a professional trading system with over 7 years trading experience. I've made millions of dollars. Me and my students back in the day made millions, okay? I've lost a lot and I've learned a lot of lessons. I've included that all inside of the trading system. I'm constantly refining it, okay? And like I said, it's a precision entry, guys. We're getting it super crazy early, okay? I talk about the moon bags, obviously once you de-risk and you can sell those, in the same day, okay? Your moon bag is to sell in the same day. You're not holding it for weeks and months like back in the day, okay? I got some stuff on BNB if you want to go that route. BNB is very powerful, guys. You can make a lot of money. There's a lot of Chinese crypto whales over there, okay? And then the trading signals, okay? I'm gonna actually update this. What I've done now, guys, is I'm providing the trading signals with the curriculum and the training in the school group. And it's only going to be like maybe 50 signals a day versus like 500 or something. And so instead of doing like the shotgun approach, you can come in, I tell you specific times when to be trading. We're getting in these calls early, guys, and it's not overwhelming. You're staying off of X, you're staying off these free Telegram groups, getting tilted. You're staying off of YouTube looking for a free bone, you're getting tilted there as well. Most of social media, like trying to help you make money for free is not going to really help you, okay? The risk manager, I talk about this right here. Like I said, Katana Strike teaches you how to de-risk in minutes, cut your losses quickly, avoid blowing up your account, okay? You can't blow up your account like this, guys. When you're getting in super early, de-risk in 5 minutes or less, and then you let a freaking huge bag run up, you're making a shitload of money. You don't have to trade every day, guys. You can trade once a day in a week, a couple times during the week, and that's it. You don't have to trade every day, okay? You really don't, okay? And you get lifetime support by me, all right? There's a lot to offer here, guys. Okay, a lot to offer here, a lot of value. I'm actually over-delivering. I have about 5 people in here right now, and once I hit 10 people, I'm just going to close it. So, it's going to be closed for life probably, because back in the day I had 150 students, and it was very overwhelming, guys. I don't really need your guys' money. I just enjoy helping other people, because trading meme coins and cryptocurrency is a very lonely sport, guys. It's a very lonely sport, and I really enjoy talking with my students. I do one-on-one calls with them, and I just love lifting people up and seeing success on these people, okay? So you can see some of my previous testimonials in my public Discord on the links below. Okay, here's some of the calls that we've had in Katana Strike that I've helped people discover, 100x, 1000x, and you don't have to go on these with size, guys. You really don't have to go on these with size, okay? If you come in on one of these and hit 200x, you can put in 20 bucks, you're gonna be making like 4 or 5 grand, okay? You really don't have to overdo it. Most people are over trading, they're over risking, they're over leveraging, they're all fucked up, right? And I teach you guys how to correct that in a professional grade trading system that's really gonna help you guys get out of this struggle, and help you guys to make $100 or more a day, okay? Because this stuff is literally like learning Chinese or a Thai language, okay? If you don't understand the language, you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna get freaking ultimately destroyed. People on X, these big accounts, are going to get you tilted. They're going to fuck you up in your mentality. They're going to say, here's what they're going to tell you, another thing too. They're going to say this. They're going to say, only buy coins at 1 million market cap. Well, that's stupid. You're hardly going to get any X's out of it. And they say, oh, that's a safe way. No. Guys, like I said, Katana Strike, get 1 million coins or more down here. Preferably more. Once you build up your account, you don't have to do 1 million coins, guys. You could do 10 million coins. Once you build up your account, you could have 1% of the supply. But this is just for starting out when you're learning the system, okay? We go over to Deck Screener. Let me show you how much you're gonna make off of 1 million coins, okay? Okay, Elon, obviously massive pump and dump. I scalped this last night. I drew it out, and I got the perfect entry. I'll show you. I didn't get the bottom, but I scalped this 10x. I drew it out. I don't got a lot to kick it. Boom. Got in down here on the correction, ripped massively, and now it just obviously bled out. Yeah, there's way too many people, guys. Way too many people. Imagine getting in up here, and you're the 18,000th person of the party. You're too late. You're too late. But look, even if you round trip and you suck at trading, and say you got in down here in Katana Strike, you know, you got in super early, you're still sitting on like 1,800 bucks, guys. Look, 1,800 bucks, okay? And let's find another one. Okay, let's just pick a random one. This open claw, this is 12 hours ago. Okay, yeah, look at this. Almost 3 grand, guys. $3,000, 1 million coins, right? And how much did you pay for it? You're paying in Katana Strike when we find these coins in my signal feed, which is, like I said, I've refined it, guys. There's only gonna be like 50 to 100 calls a day. It's not gonna be that bad. It's not gonna be like crazy amounts of signals where it's overwhelming. Okay, you can see right here. Look at it. Under 100 bucks, 2,600, 2,700, right? And as your account goes up, guys, then you can risk more, and then you can start doing, you know, 2 million, right? Now you're on 5 grand. So that's how you scale it up, guys. You start out with 1 million coins, right? Actually, I would do like 1.5 mil, and then sell 35% at X2, okay? And then you hold 1 mil for the moon, okay? But as your account grows, guys, then you can do 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, okay? And it's not gonna take you guys, you know, days, weeks, months, and years to make money with this shit, guys. Once you get in Katana Strike and learn the system, you get the customized signal feed that I've been developing and working on for over a year now, okay? And my students are getting access to it this weekend, okay? That's something I've upgraded, guys, in the system, okay? It's only gonna take like half a day, guys, half a day. If we go back over to Elon, okay, let me show you this one, guys. This one, get down way down here. Okay, look, it was at 3 o'clock. And this is at 7 o'clock, 4 hours, guys. 4 hours, you could have been up $15,000, okay, in 4 hours. So this stuff does not take, you know, days, weeks, months. There's no bag holding, you know, praying on the coin, thinking, oh man, please pump. And no, guys, you can make this happen in one single day. That's all it takes is one good trade. So yeah, definitely learn this with me, guys, inside the Katana Strike trading system. I have spent thousands and thousands of hours, you know, millions of dollars trading and testing and tweaking and refining. And, you know, as we have changed into, you know, this pump and dump daily coins that are coming out like crazy, you know, this is how you do it, guys. This is how you do it. I refined the system. So check the link below, guys. Join today, and I will see you at the top.